Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Up and Coming. We're gonna be doing Up and Coming on Uncharted 4 today. We got a lot to do today. We got a lot to discuss, so I'll hurry up and jump right into it. Start off with the basics.
It's no good.
Uncharted 4 is being developed by Naughty Dog and is going to be published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It releases April 26th for North America, the 27th for Europe, and the 29th for the UK. I don't know why it's for the UK and Europe, sorry. But yeah, it was originally delayed from March 11th, 2015 to March 18th in 2016 to be then again delayed into April 26th. And I really am okay with that, to be honest, because personally I'd rather have a game to be delayed rather than really crappy when it first comes out.
Great.
So,
Power's out,
but then they also remastered the first 3 games in the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection and released it in June of 2015. So I thought that was kind of a little bit better to do, you know, as sort of a kind of still get the game out there, give the fans something, at least. It's a PS4 exclusive, obviously, and it's a third-person shooter, action-adventure type game. And to be honest, it is honestly a truly really good game. I really do enjoy it. I cannot wait for Uncharted 4 to come out. It takes place 3 years after Uncharted 3. I should say this is the plot, sorry. It takes place 3 years after Uncharted 3, and Drake is now retired. He's a retired fortune hunter, settled into a normal life, and he's married to Elena Fisher. That was until his older brother Sam, who was long believed to be dead, reappears seeking Drake's help, and Drake has to come out of retirement to come help his brother out. Together, they embark on a journey that takes them around the globe, pretty much, in pursuit of a conspiracy behind Libertalia, I think. I don't know. I got my notes here a little bit scribbled up, sorry. Libertalia, I think, though. It's a long-lost pirate colony, rumored to hold pirate treasure still, so that's always a fun adventure. Naughty Dog noted that the plot will be his greatest adventure, yet will test his physical limits, his resolve, and ultimately what he's willing to sacrifice to save the ones he loves, which honestly is really good because Drake's retired, so he's really kind of been out of the game for 3 years now. And think about the events of this game and or any of the previous 3 games, and then the events of Uncharted 4. It's like he hasn't really, he's not really used to a life of fortune hunting anymore. He's retired. He doesn't really do that kind of stuff anymore. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how he handles coming back into the game. It was teased in November of 2013, and it showed an ancient map of Africa that stops at Madagascar. And correct me if I'm saying this wrong. Isle Sainte Marie. It's a marked location on the map, so that's always that's like I'm pretty sure it's the location they're headed. So they do have a lot of wonderful talent coming into the to the Uncharted game. They always had Nolan North as the voice of Nathan Drake, but now they have Troy Baker, who will be voicing Drake's brother Sam, which honestly Troy Baker is, like, if you want to talk voice acting, the 2 names that will come up will be Troy Baker and Nolan North. Ultimately, those 2 are like the kings of voice acting right now. Think of all the major games that's come out lately. Like, for Nolan North, he does obviously he does Nathan Drake, and then he's also done like voice acting for Saints Row 4. I remember Saints Row 4 had Nolan North had a voice acting piece into it, as well as Troy Baker, who has had a number of just major. There's a lot of games he was in. He voiced Talion in The Shadow of Mordor. He did Joel in The Last of Us, which is probably his most famous now, I would think. He ended up doing a character in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. He played the Joker in Batman Arkham Origins. Like, he's had a long list of very successful games that I think are going to play very well, and I think he's a wonderful voice actor, and he'll be doing very well when it comes down to doing the whole voice acting. I think it's gonna be very, very good. I can't wait. And then the E3 2015 trailer showed Drake's former mentor Victor Sullivan return as well. And a demo was released showing bigger environments, larger amounts of destruction, and new combat moves, which is always nice to see old characters return as well and stuff like that. But I remember watching this gameplay and it looked beautiful. I am really excited for Uncharted 4, and I cannot wait for it to come out. Continuing on, it was a trying to see some things. All right, yeah, here we go. Sorry. There's a new character that was teased called Nadine Ross, and she will be voice captured by Laura Bailey. So if you don't know who she is, she plays kind of some notable work she's done. She did Vale in Halo 5, and she also did Serana in Skyrim. And the multiplayer there will be a multiplayer mode as what I should start off with, and then just now going into graphics and resolution type style things for those kind of guys and people. It's originally meant to be 60 frames per second. However, the story had to be downgraded to 30 frames per second, while the multiplayer is still targeted at 60 frames per second because it was rumored to be difficult to work with. So yeah, that was kind of depressing because 60 frames is really nice, and it would have been nice to get there. But you know what? I'd rather it be neat than sloppy. So I'm gonna have them go what they work with. So. And what they're doing what's familiar to them. However, the multiplayer will be at 900p, while the story is going to be at 1080p. So that's always nice. And well, let's go through my notes still. A lot. All right. So theories. All right. So Drake is retired now, and pretty much, from what I've seen in the trailers, well, Drake is pretty much living a normal life now. He doesn't really do much, and his brother comes back, and there's so much stuff that's happened that his brother doesn't know about, that what's supposed to happen necessarily. And to be honest, I think when they get to the Britannia, I really hope I'm saying that right. Probably gonna be people who watch this be like, oh my god, you're saying this wrong, you're so stupid. But it's gonna be very interesting to see, and just to see how what is his brother really hoping to accomplish in this scenario. What is he hoping to do? And
this way.
To be honest, we really don't know much about his brother now because he's been gone for so long, and I find it very interesting because we really don't know much right now, and Drake's changed a lot. A lot has changed for him, and yeah, we really don't know what's going to happen with that. In the gameplay that came out, he was going through a town, and he was trying to find his brother, and I think they were trying to get to a lighthouse, I believe. I don't really remember. Sorry.
Here we are.
But
now we just gotta find
you've seen all the new gameplay, or all the new
that may be easier said
moves
than
they had,
done.
and those moves.
Tell me about it.
Wow, words are
Maybe we
hard.
could. Oh, bingo.
You've seen all the combat, not all of them, but a lot of combat moves that were shown, and a lot of how
That's
pretty much
the one.
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
gotta be.
The one
realistic
in the
when it
middle
comes,
of
not
all the
realistic, but it
gunfire
comes
and
pretty
explosions.
Lucky us.
Nate,
pretty
that's
smooth
right,
when I
Pictures
watched
camp.
it.
I was
'Cause
hoping we'd be
you
headed in
see
the opposite
a
direction.
lot of the environment
Well,
interact
desperate
with
times,
the
right?
characters and everything like that, and work with the gameplay. So it's always cool to see that everything is kind of affected by one or the other. And
Any chance this is Sector 19?
and then you see Drake and Sullivan go in a car, and they're trying to chase down. They're trying to get to the lighthouse for his brother,
Time to go.
where his brother's at, and pretty much he's getting
Come on,
chased
Nate,
by a
let's
giant
get
armored
moving.
van, and the armored van is just kicking the shit out of them, pretty much. But yeah, and I find that very interesting that they worked with so much with that, and eventually they ended up getting to his brother, and it showed off so much.
How the hell do we get
And
across?
honestly, I watched that trailer, or not trailer, the gameplay, instantly hooked. I was already down to get
God, be careful.
Uncharted as soon as I saw that. And I've never played the Uncharted game, the story. I never really knew what to do. I had my Xbox 360 and my PS3, so I never really knew what to do. and now I want to play, watch, do anything I can to get familiar with Uncharted 4 because like Uncharted looks like such a good game now, and I can't wait to get Uncharted 4. Like playing the demo to the Uncharted collection, which is what you see here, this was amazing. I had so much trouble with it too. That's why you kind of see a couple of like, rough edits. Had a lot of trouble with it because I was trying to get a hold of the controls for the first time. I was kind of just thrown into the Uncharted world very quickly, and I was trying to use some of the Last of Us controls, which were not it. Not using the controls. So yeah, it was really different. It was really difficult to get a hang of, and eventually I got the hang of it as I got on. But it was really difficult to get a hold of at first, I gotta say. So one interesting factor that I forgot to mention is it will be player-controlled dialogue options, which will be a first for the series. Which, to be honest, that sounds really sick. I have always been a fan of player-controlled dialogue, which that these choices and your choices matter in that sort of situation. And I've always liked the fact that like choices matter in certain occasions. So I was really excited to hear that that decisions really matter because I'm the kind of guy who likes to I love Dragon Age and Mass Effect, those kind of games where, and even Witcher 3, where your decisions pretty much matter throughout the game and they'll be remembered in the game. So I've always been a big fan of that kind of stuff. I actually really want to see where that point goes. At the end of the gameplay, you see Elena is in the safe house after they get away, and pretty much figures out that Drake was lying the entire time about like going on a ship with his brother. So it was really, she just pretty much left the whole story in cliffhanger, which I'm really excited to see, and I really want to see it all this go down, and I really cannot wait for Uncharted 4 to come out. I will be getting Uncharted 4.
Bring it!
Wow. To be honest, I did not expect to kind of fly through all this information so quickly. Like, I have more information here than I have for any of the games I've done in up and coming.
Stop the elevator.
I don't know, maybe it's just I wrote down more. I don't know. But, Uncharted 4 looks beautiful. It honestly does. I honestly cannot wait for this game to come out. It looks absolutely amazing. The gameplay looks really amazing. The story's amazing. You see me die there. Yay. The story looked amazing. Everything looked amazing, pretty much. I fell in love with the game as soon as I saw it at the E3 last year. And hopefully, I really hope the game does come out. I mean, I hope it doesn't get delayed, but to be honest, if it does, I won't mind. I'd rather game be perfected than
What the hell are they doing?
Assassin's Creed Unity, or that's another game that came out. Again, I prefer it to be completed rather than shit showed. Because I would like it to be completed and I'd buy it. But like playing this demo was intense as fuck. Like this was insane. That I like doing that like that. This game was honestly really fun, and I really wanted to. It was really tempting me to buy the Uncharted collection actually.
We were almost in that.
I was really tempted on getting it, but I decided on a no with that one because it's already come out for the PlayStation 3 and my buddy has
This way,
it,
come
so
on.
I'm going home this weekend, so I want to see if I can crank out a long day session, crank out at least one of the games.
Come on.
So I've instantly become a fan of the series. I will be getting Uncharted 4. And I cannot wait for this game to come out. There's so much I need to learn though on the topic. I've done some research for this video, and obviously like that, but I haven't played. Like there's a difference between watching a game and playing a game. And to be honest, I fell in love as soon as I watched it. So now I have to play it to get a full understanding of what this game is going to truly be like. And so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. And hopefully soon I can get the game and fun with it. Pretty sure you're gonna watch me die like right here. Yeah. You're gonna watch me die.
I don't think
fell
so.
off on accident.
Look out!
But yes, I am truly going to be getting this game probably when it comes out. I'm hoping, I mean, this game's coming out in the next, it's February 4th, I think. Not yet, well, technically it's 3 a.m. right now as of this recording, so, it's February 4th, I guess, if you want to say it like that, so, we got
Rich.
about 2 months,
Sweet.
so.
Yeah, tell me about it. The resistance fighters built into better across the river tops.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, I'm looking over my notes, seeing if I missed anything. I mean, I guess we can go over the new trailer I saw, especially when I went to go see The Force Awakens, the new Star Wars. I seen the trailer for it. It was a new trailer. It was Drake. It was probably like 30 seconds long. Drake was you see him just like shit going to hell, all hell, right? And eventually, like, you see him diving, and there's a cliff, pretty much kind of a cliff sort of thing where he's diving for his brother, and there's also a coin, and the season is going for the coin first, and well, you think he's going for the coin, but he really reaches for his brother, and it's really nice to see that that not much has changed, that he maybe isn't so heartless and stuff like that. And so I'm really excited to see this, and man, I cannot wait to play for it. There is so much hype I have about it, and I hope I'm not let down. I'm really, really excited about this. Thank you for watching Up and Coming. I really hope you enjoyed the video. As always, actually no wait, before I end this video, forgot to mention that Uncharted 4 will be the last game developed by, last Uncharted game to be developed by Naughty Dog. So if there is an Uncharted 5, it will not be developed by Naughty Dog. And Uncharted 4 is supposed to be the last game to feature Nathan Drake as the main character. So, to follow Nathan Drake. So I forgot to mention that. Now I can conclude it. Please like and subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions on what I should do for another up and coming, feel free to comment below, and I'll do all the research I can about it. And hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys around.